What's up, guys? This is Power Player Paul. This is a response video to Daniel Koper's Taggin Tubers video. I will link that in the description. This video has been going around between several YouTubers within the gaming community here on YouTube. So here's how I've pretty much interpreted it. I think a palate cleansing game would be something that helps you transition from one game to another. Or like revitalizes your interest in a genre, or just something that you can pick up and play in between games that kind of just reinvigorates you. I also interpret it in the way that it's something that you can play at any time and no matter what. I mean, you could be in the middle of some other game and just be bored to death, and it's like, okay, I can play this game and I know I'm going to have fun. So without further ado, here are my top 3 palate cleansing games. Number 3, Gran Turismo 3, or any of the Gran Turismo games in the series, really. I chose Gran Turismo 3 because this is the game that pulled me into the Gran Turismo series. This was one of the first games I ever bought for the PlayStation 2, and whoa, what a game. It's just so fun a game. I mean, a lot of you are familiar with Gran Turismo 3. Essentially, you can dive right in, play the arcade mode, just play it for a few 20 minutes, 30 minutes, race a few tracks, maybe with some friends, or if you want to, start up where the real fun is, I think, is the simulation mode. Go through, you're just building up your stuff, building up your money. You start off with enough to buy one little cheap car, and you got to go through your license test, learn how to drive different types of cars, and eventually you earn your way up to the supercars and race cars, and you really can stop whenever you want, or continue for however long you want. I mean, you can race a couple short races that don't last like 5 or 6 minutes each, and be able to put it down and like, okay, I'm satisfied right now. Or shoot, you can do an endurance race that would last like 2 or 3 hours. And Gran Turismo 4, they even did 24-hour ones, which I'm not able to do. But anyway, all right. So number 2 on my palate cleansing list. This game got me really into the RPG, and that game is Super Mario RPG. Now I know what you're thinking. An RPG in between, like if you're trying to do like a couple in a larger scale RPG or something like that. I mean, for an RPG, it's relatively short. I mean, it's 25 hours, 30 hours maybe. You might be able to finish in 20 if you don't do all the side quests. But it's one that, one of my definitions, it's one of the games that I can always come back to if I really am upset with a game or an RPG, especially because I love RPGs. I have a lot of them behind my head right now. I go back to this one because this one did it right, and with this turn-based combat and just set in the Mario universe, Smithy making weapons and invading the Mushroom Kingdom, and just you collecting this party together, getting this party together of Malo and Gino. Oh, Gino's awesome. And Bowser, of course, and which is cool because Bowser works with you in this one. And then Princess Peach, of course. And it's made by Squaresoft. I mean, they made Final Fantasy, and then they took what they learned from Final Fantasy and put it into the Mario universe, and it was fantastic. So, my number 2 pick for palate cleansing games, Super Mario RPG. Alright, my top pick for a palate cleansing game meets all the criteria of what I stated as a palate cleansing game. That game is Diablo II and Diablo II Lord of Destruction expansion. These I mean, this is an awesome game. I mean, I love the first Diablo with how dark it was, and I love how Diablo 3 it's so visceral. But I believe Diablo 2 really got it right with how many, I mean, just builds of characters that you could make with this, and just how perfecting the dungeon delving aspect of a RPG, and just looking for loot. I mean, it was such an epic game. I found myself playing this, I don't know how many hundreds of hours, just making different builds for different characters. I mean, there's like 20 different builds or more for each class, and there's like 7 classes. It was awesome. Infinite replayability. And the cool thing is, you don't have to play all the way through. You could play normal, nightmare, and hell difficulties all the way through if you want. Or, you just play through normal and be done. Or, you can just go in and, like I did, play, do some magic find runs. And you could do those in just a matter of just a few minutes if you just didn't have enough time. And that was just enough satisfaction to kind of get the rush of looking for something similar to the rush of trying to find games in the wild, trying to find that rare item that might drop, and also, of course, you could add multiplayer. Come in, play 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or something with some friends, and just go dungeon delving. And awesome game. So you can. It meets all those criteria. You don't have to play it very long. It's one of the games that does it the best, and yeah, just an awesome game. So those are my top 3 picks of my palate cleansing games. I'm also supposed to tag 3 people in this video. My first 2 people, they do not have a lot of subscribers, but they do have some quality content. And I'm going to link their channels here in the description below, so please check them out. And the other one is a little more famous. Anyway, first one I'd like to mention is myclockisorange. He has some excellent pickup videos. The last one I watched was just amazing. He just GameCube scores for just pennies on the dollar. He finds a lot of stuff, and really good stuff, and you need to check him out. He's really cool. His channel is really cool. Also, another shout out goes to Games Locker. This guy, he doesn't have a huge collection, but he is building it, and he's constantly putting up collection videos, and he has the video games that he's found. So those 2, definitely check out their channels, give them some more subs. And the third person that I would like to know what his 3 go-to palate cleansing games are would be my man jeffmacknz. I want to know what you want to play when you need to cleanse your palate. Oh, and I've very, very big thank you to Daniel Koper for the shout out. And yeah, awesome. All right.